Hello, fire signs. Of course, this is obviously going to be something a little different from a pick a card. This is going to be just a kind of standard reading based on the elements. So if you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, I tripped over trying to say Leo, I'm sorry, but if you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this is going to be your March 2021 kind of generalized reading for the collective. So if you do not know your birth chart, whether it's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars, it's perfectly fine. If you fall under either of those signs for the calendar year, then that is your sun sign. You can do that. So for this, I'm going to be doing a spread very similar to how I do when I book readings for clients. It's going to be a very similar spread. So I'm going to have a main card deck that I put down for a main spread, clarification cards, and then oracle cards as well, plus the dice as usual. So we're going to be seeing for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars for March 2021. So what is the energy from the fire signs for March 2021? What is their energy for March 2021 for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. Alright, so the first one we have here is the Ten of Pentacles with Malachite. I celebrate everything I achieve. So this is really just being successful, being thankful. Scoot that back a little minute. Being successful, being thankful for all that you have achieved. You're really good at noticing your accomplishments and achievements, things like that. You are that person, you're like, you know what? I got this. I'm good. I'm golden. I don't need you. I am perfect the way that I am in a way, but it's being very thankful, but also being very confident in what it is. Very fitting, especially because this is a fire sign reading, so I feel like that's pretty fitting. I feel like that's just, the energy that is going to continue into your March. Going to be seeing if there's any kind of energy is going to be crossing you for March at all. What energy is going to be crossing the fire signs for March 2021? I was hoping I was going to catch that, but nope. I have to go down to the floor to get it. Okay. So the card is crossing you, the Hermit with turquoise. I follow my own path. So for the Hermit, this is kind of like going within, understanding yourself. Here he's surrounded by a bunch of what is that? Amethyst and everything like that. So I feel like a lot of this is really I feel like because you are such a confident sign, you are such a dominant sign, like your energy, personality, things like that, for the Hermit to cross you in March, I feel like it could be a situation. Don't let your confidence brew into arrogance, basically. Definitely understand that your confidence is great. It's golden. It's what people love about you. But don't let that go into arrogance. Pay attention to your energy itself and how you are affecting others, potentially too. So then we will see how you can uncross yourself. What energy... Oh, good night, as I drop half the deck on the floor. We're going to be seeing what kind of energy you will need to have in order to uncross yourself. So how can the fire signs uncross themselves? That one? Okay. The Five of Swords with Sugarlight? I don't know. I always pronounce that goofy. I am sorry. But the Five of Swords, I will heal myself. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory too. A lot of it is, while your confidence is golden, your confidence is great, it is definitely a key point for you. There's, we have this purple into blue transgression, or transition rather, happening that's through here, which I think is actually really cool, very unplanned. I really feel like a lot of that is coming back down to center, really focusing on yourself, really being confident, not letting fear of past failures take control over you. Because a lot of times when the Five of Swords pops up, it's like that fear that you won't succeed. So sometimes when you are overconfident, and it kind of seems like arrogance, a lot of the time you're putting on a front because you're worried that whatever it is you're trying to achieve is not going to work because it didn't work in the past, or you tried something similar and it didn't work, so you're trying something different. You're like, ugh, I'm not that confident. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm doing it anyways. And I feel like a lot of that is having the confidence. Again, don't let it, go into arrogance, but have confidence that whatever it is you're doing is going to work out. It's going to be fine. You are going to be fine. Whatever it is, just don't let past, I don't want to say the word failure, but don't let your past kind of dictate your future in a way. So we're going to be seeing what energy the universe is trying to give give Earth signs. What energy is the universe trying to give Earth signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for March 2021. Got that one? Okay. Interesting. So the energy the universe is trying to give you, the Seven of Pentacles with Malachite again. I trust my ideas and my direction. So Seven of Pentacles is about being patient, about knowing that the seeds you've planted are going to grow. You just have to work on nurturing them. So maybe the things that you're worried about being unsuccessful or whatever it is because you're needing to nurture what you've already achieved. You've already been successful at things. A lot of the time, we can kind of get very stuck in our heads and we don't really pay attention to, new things around us or whatever it is. But I feel like for a lot of you air signs, you're needing, in March specifically, needing to really be patient, really work on growing the things you already have, be successful with that, and add new things in here and there, but definitely focus on patience. Nobody likes that word. I don't even like that word, and I'm an earth sign. But nobody likes being patient most of the time because, very few people rather like being patient because it's just, it slows the process down. But I feel like for you guys, you're wanting to slow down in March. Or you're needing to, either way. So I'll get one more and see. Okay, yep, there we go. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. So dedication, being patient, trusting the process and things like that as well. And also letting that really help lead you on to more success. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles over here. We have the 7 and the 8. Your energy is the 10. I'm going to pull one more card and see what your dominant energy is going to be. What the dominant energy for all of March 2021. Good night. As I drop all of these cards on the floor. You know what? That's rude. Let's try that again, shall we? And get the dominant generalized energy for air, or good night. I just said air signs, I'm sorry. For fire signs. Fire. We need Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We need the fire signs. We need the dominant energy for March 2021. What is their dominant energy? Whoop. Here we go. Is that another pentacle? Yes, it is. Okay. Very curious. So the 9 of Pentacles, I take the time I need to nurture myself. So you have 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you have the upper levels, if you will, of all of the pentacles. And a lot of what that is really growth, moving, changing, growing, doing whatever it is you need to do in order to be successful and things like that to achieve this 10 of Pentacles. But a lot of what it is understanding, sowing your seeds, watching them grow, be confident in their growth, but also understanding that you cannot completely and totally, utterly control everything at every given point in time, even though we would like to sometimes. But, I always tell people when I read the 9 of Pentacles for them that the 9 also pops up when it's a need to be proud of what you've already achieved. Even though we would love to have more, you need to be proud of that. I'm very curious with this card for later, but we're not going to worry about that right now. But going to be drawing from a secondary deck and get some clarification on seeing why this 10 of Pentacles is here for you fire signs. Ooh, that was quick. So the first one we have is the King of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So the King of Swords, I really feel like this popping up for this one is because it's all about you, but it's very much a point of being diplomatic, being strong, determined, you know, a little headstrong, but it's not a bad thing. Understanding that your decision-making process and your ability to really step into that authoritarian role is because of who you are as a person. That really is what that is. That's going to help lead you to your successes. I'll pull that down a little bit, and I'm going to draw one more and see why this Ten of Pentacles is here for you guys. For your March. Whoop. I'm going to go chase another card down. All right, so the Nine of Wands in reverse. A lot of times when it's right side up, it's talking about being very guarded and, you know, putting your walls up, not letting people in. Also, you know, really, you know, kind of just, you know, bordering yourself away. But it also, sorry, the 9, I was talking about the 8. The 9 of Wands is talking about, like, you know, you need to make final decisions. So when it's right side up, it's not talking about needing to make those final decisions. Like I said, it's talking about slowing down. We have the 7 and 8 talking about, you know, that slow down process. So a lot of what you guys are needing to slow and grow, basically, just really understand that a lot of what you're needing to do is just, you know, pump the brakes for a hot second and understand that things are still happening even when you don't feel like things are changing at all. You're seeing why this Five of Swords is here for you guys. Why is this Five of Swords here? Okay. Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork. It's okay to ask for help when you need it. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. It's perfectly fine. So the Three of Pentacles pops up for the Five of Swords. Like I said, that fear that things aren't going to go well, whatever it is. The Five of Pentacles is being... wrong, sorry. Five of Swords is being clarified with the Three of Pentacles because it literally is telling you it's okay to ask for help. If you feel like something isn't going to be successful, if you feel like someone in your life or whatever it is would be able to help you, then ask for help. It's perfectly fine. I'll do one more for you guys and see why Five of Swords is here. Just heard no. So okay, it's okay to ask for help. So then we're going to be clarifying over here, see why the Seven of Pentacles is here. Like I said, this is the energy the universe is trying to throw your way. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here for you guys? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for the Earth, or for the fire signs? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for the fire signs? Oop, okay. Ooh. I was just thinking about this card. So, the Four of Swords. Four of Swords comes into play when we are needing to take a break. You need to slow down. You are moving too fast. You are thinking things, or you're not thinking things through very well, whatever it is. The Four of Swords, you have to slow down. You have to stop. The universe is going to put your ass in a standstill, basically, because you're not slowing down enough. You have to slow down. I was going to draw one more card for that, but I apparently do not need to do that. So we're going to be doing the Eight of Pentacles. I just dropped a card and I don't think that's significant, so we'll see. But why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Woo! There we go. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Aha! Okay. We have a couple. Ooh, okay. So the Eight of Pentacles is here, like I talk about that growth. We have the Five of Swords again with the Hanged One, the Hanged Man. So that fear of, you know, things aren't going to go well, whatever it is, with the Hanged Man as well. I don't want to say the fear is going to give you a new perspective, so that's not quite what I want to say, but what's happening with that is the things that are happening, the things that are changing, the things that are in your life that you're working on growing and moving towards and everything, it's going to help give you a different perspective. You're needing a new perspective with that because a lot of times fear is a driving force. It does, you know, help us make certain decisions in certain ways. So I feel like a lot of what's happening is you're actually going to be making these final decisions after a rest period. I feel like March is going to be a month where, not that March is going to be slow for you, but I feel like March is going to be a moment of just really putting your thoughts in order, really understanding that things are happening when they need to happen as they do, basically. Things are changing for the better. Things are slowing down for the better. It's okay, but you do need to slow down because you're just so much on autopilot. You know, you're autopilot, you're the Energizer Bunny, what have you. You're just moving constantly, and so you're needing to slow down a little bit. Drawing a couple of oracle cards, my Peculiar Fragments deck, and seeing what we can get for these fire signs for their March 2021. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What can we get for their March 2021? Oop. Okay, and there's the one. We'll talk about that one first. Okay, so it's the Garden Gate. Keeping yourself and those close to you safe is all about boundaries. Holding boundaries is good for you and your energy. So slowing down, understanding where you're wanting things to go, whatever it is that you're needing to do, things that need to change, things you're wanting to change, whatever, have it. But at the same point in time, you have to create these boundaries around you. We see these vines surrounding this gate is because it's needing to happen. Something is needing to be not quite closed off, but also very interesting because I was kind of misreading the 9 as the 8 before. So interesting. But sometimes the 9 of Wands is like, you know, a gate being built to wall yourself away from people. Usually it's like making final decisions and things like that. Understanding that you're still working on whatever it is that you're working on, but because it's upside down, we have the 4 of Wands. Patience, a lot of patience, a lot of asking for help and things. I feel like a lot of you are just understanding that you are amazing, but you're not 100% bulletproof. You can't be on autopilot all the time. You cannot be the Energizer Bunny. Your batteries have to be recharged. So I feel like March is going to be a month that you're going to be forced to slow down, whether you want to or not, to understand exactly how much work you have achieved. That way you can work on it again. Building those boundaries, learning to say no for some of you as well. Some of you are learning about boundaries as well and learning, you know, when to say no and things like that, and understanding how to protect your own energy. So we're going to be getting another oracle card and seeing what we can get else for. Good night. Alrighty. I'm going to take the one that fell upside down, or right side up rather. The others are upside down, and I'm just going to read that one so I'm not shuffling forever. And we have the skull. This one freaks people out, but for one life ends, another begins. You're being called to see the parts of your life that need to die off and be reborn. Boundaries. Starting things, asking for help, understanding that when things are growing and changing in your life, it's because it's for a specific reason. It's not a bad thing. It's nothing to be concerned about, even though it can be a little paranoid because we don't always want things to change, whatever, have it, but it is going to help in the long run. So we're going to be doing the dice as well and seeing what we can get for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for March 2021. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so we have M, we have an N, there's an E. I know apparently someone told me that I drive them crazy because I don't put these in order, but I have, you know, ADHD, and I'm that person that, you know, sings the ABCs to figure out where a certain letter is, so I'm not about to sing the ABCs on here. But I do see me, you know, M-E, so I'm going to put that one over here for a second. So it is about you. I also see Zeus, so maybe Zeus, if some of y'all are pagan or anything like that, and maybe Zeus is calling to y'all in March, whatever, have it, but it's definitely going to be about you, about understanding your own boundaries, yourself, your objectives, your, you know, wants, needs, desires, things like that. It's definitely going to be coming up pretty hardcore in March. going to be rolling the dice, seeing what we can get for your March 2021. The white dice do represent things that are happening in your life pretty significantly, but it's still a good thing. Got 1, 2, and 6. Okay. 1, 2, and 6. That, I mean, you know, if we do math, of course, it does that up to 9. So maybe, ooh, interesting, because you do have the 9 of Pentacles. So that's very interesting. That's very curious. That could be a birthday or something like that. You know, if we do something, it could be March 9th, something significant, specific, whatever have it. That could be someone's birthday, whatever have it. It could just be something very specific for some of you. And the black dice are representative of things that need to change. Something is no longer working in your life, and this could help point it out. 1, 2, 6. Okay. So that's definitely a significant day potentially for y'all. The 9th, something's happening potentially for some of you. Alrighty, so then over here we have the red dice, do representative of love, self-love, romance, whatever have you. Going to be seeing if there's anything significant coming in for your March. Oh god, I thought it was the same thing for a second. Okay, so we have a 2 still, but we have a 3 this time, and then we have a 4, so there is a progression there. So it could be a progression between the next few months, you know, February, March, April type of situation. So that could be a progression with that as well. Very interesting. And then, of course, we're going to be rolling this little guy as well to see what kind of lucky number, anything significant for your March for the fire signs. Anything for... Okay, a 3. So... honestly, the thing, even this is kind of stupid. The only thing that just popped in my head just now with that was just March. Just March, period, significant, just the whole month. So I feel like the whole month is going to be pretty pivotal in just a multitude of things for a lot of you. Like I said, this is pretty career-based for a lot of people. Could just be life in general. Like I said, the Pentacles do represent Earth, and the Hermit does represent, you know, an Earth element. It's the Virgo card, basically. So it could also be, you know, learning to ground yourself, to come back to center, to stop being so, you know, like I said, all over the place, and really just coming back to yourself as well. There are things that are happening for you guys. Definitely let me know if this resonates or anything. Like I said, sometimes they're real people's birthdays or whatnot. You know, sometimes there are initials and things like that in there as well. So I am still doing my giveaway as well. So once I reach 500 subscribers here on my channel, then I am going to be doing a giveaway. 2 of my bigger candles that I make. I'm thinking maybe like a piece of artwork and a pendulum or something like that as the other thing. It's not 100% decided. I'm a lot closer to 500 before, which is amazing. That is great. Definitely just like the videos and things like that. Let me know what you guys think. It does help me out as well. So I definitely appreciate you guys so much. I absolutely love hearing from you guys, things like that as well. When things resonate, when you tell me stories, things and plans you have planned for the next month, whatever it is, I absolutely love that. But definitely let me know what's coming in for you guys as well. And this is what I have, fire signs, my Leos, my Aries, Sagittariuses. This is what's going on for you guys. A lot of you are going to be put on pause, and a lot of you are going to be moving forward, but there is definitely a need for patience and to slow down. So until next time, y'all, this is what I have for you. Know yourself and know your power. Bye.